up the guys, this is Cobb, and welcome to an absolute fang fiesta. Look at this little starting formation, dude. Block of fangs behind a block of steel balls, led into by the good old crawlers. This replay is submitted by Mr. Blue, aka we're just gonna call you Mr. Solo. For the purposes of this video, what specialist are we playing here? Oh, speed specialist, tight. Okay, man, love this aggro setup with speed specialist. Feels good. I support it greatly. Oh my god. That's so sad for red, dude. The steel ball, even though the building dies on our side, the steel ball still gets to connect. Steel balls don't really give that much of a damn about building deaths, just the way that their damage scales, so they get the building kill. Might actually pick up the round one win here. It's a lot of fangs that are about to go into a building death pack of stangs, so it might get a little bit sketchy, but okay. And red is playing some heavy armor specialist with, as we've seen, mixed chaff and stang on his opener. And oh god, our worst fears have been realized, and the stangs are getting to connect right up into the fangs, which is going to give the steel balls a hell of a lot to do with not much chaff to protect them, and it looks like it's not going to be enough. And so Solo takes the round 1L. Alright, man. So this first game here, submitted by Mr. Solo. Oh, but one moment. What the hell are we going to go for here? Fire badges could be pretty tight. Typhoon could be okay for Solo as well. And like either of these, just to act as chaff clear, could be fine. The saucy play would be maybe... Okay, we go for the fire badges. I was going to say maybe the saucy play could be the Sabertooth. Like Sabertooth here, and then give them anti-missile tech later on in the game. Just to defend perpetually against sentry missiles. That could have been a thing. But I think that the chaff clear is just totally reasonable as well. Just given that you're going up against mixed chaff. Makes quite a bit of sense. Ooh. Saucy. Okay, so we go straight into the range on the fangs. Very, very early to be going into fang range. It's got to be said. And oh my god, actually, hang on, man. We went into so many fangs on a red side over here, dude. That's so many fangs. And so, you know, man, the fang range is actually just going to work out. Normally, when you're going up against this many fangs, of course, you want to grab something like stangs, something like, I don't know, fire missile stormcallers, something like that, you know, get some fire in the ground to deal with this. But now that these fangs actually have range, it might just work out pretty good. Like, they've actually completely mopped up all of the enemy fangs. They're just going to outtrade them very, very harshly right now. These fangs are almost like pseudo stangs at this point, just because they're a tech ahead of the enemy fangs. But yeah, as I was going to say at the start of this round, this game is going to be all about just the raw power of one crazy fang unit. The next game is going to be a spam. A spam like no other. It's going to be incredible. Okay, man. Skill specialist. Okay, well, I know we're going to go for the amplifying core here because that was part of the theme of this replay that Sir Solo revealed in the Share Your Replay section of the Mechabellum Discord. Amp core fangs, dude. Look at the tech loadout, too. Armor-piercing bullets is there and ready to go, dude. Oh, God. Instead of ignite, you know? Damn, I don't know how I feel about that, but I feel armor-piercing bullets sucks. But when you've got a fang with amplifying core, I mean, hell, maybe it'll work out pretty good. Okay, so we actually see some levels come out on the stangs for red, but besides that, he just invests in yet more fangs. Curiously, no tech options coming out just yet to counteract the plus range on these fangs. And so, again, winning the chaff battle shouldn't be too rough. I wonder if this pack of amp core fangs can get any of the fire badges dead. Oh, they're going to be just a little too slow. They're going to get a 1 or 2 maybe, but... Dude, these fang builds always start off so slow, man. That's the issue. With making fangs like your super carry unit, they're just so trash for so long, and you have to invest so much in them, and they're so easy to count along the way. Your opponent has to sort of capitulate a little bit, I feel. Oh, wow. Intensive training into... Okay, double level ups on these fangs. They also go into mechanical rage. By the way, each individual fang is shooting for nearly 300 damage now per pellet, per bullet. It's no joke, it's starting to get a bit serious. What's Mr. Opponent gonna buy? Surely he can't just drop more fangs. He goes for range on the badges, which, by the way, I think is pretty good. I think it's actually quite smart. Get them connecting just a little bit sooner. Compete with the fang range over here. Alright. Oh, and what did he purchase? I totally missed it. Did he just buy these steel balls? I think maybe he just picked up some steel balls, man. The first missile comes down. It's always the weakness of starting out super on the front foot like this. That's a gnarly connection to deal with. Kills off a lot of our super valuable Fang boys on the side with the amp core here. They're still going to do some pretty stupendous damage, but there's a lot of crawlers coming in. Ideally, these guys get another level, but I think they're all just going to get torched. Yeah. So they're going to be stuck at rank 3 for a round. The Fang dream, it's all falling apart, man. It's all going to ish. And the Fangs in the middle get absolutely just die screaming as well. Okay, man. Genuinely speaking, some medium-sized units here would be pretty tight against the Fire Badgers. Yeah. That's what I'd be looking to go here. I think the Sledgehammers are a very excellent option. The Wraiths also pretty fantastic, especially if you just go straight into Wraith armor here. I wonder if both players will actually go for the Wraiths. Like Wraith armor into Fangs can be absolutely devastating and just win you around on its own. And there are a hell of a lot of Fangs that Solo wants to get dead. Red has obviously seen the same play, and yeah. Okay, are we looking at Wraith armor here? Oh my god, we're going to range on the steel balls instead. Okay, maybe we're not going to be investing the 200 supply into armor here then. We've still got 700 supply to play with over here. You know what? I still think that it's actually correct. Ooh. So we spend the supply instead on a couple of sentry turrets here just to shoot down the missiles. Which this should not connect anymore from red. Pretty nice placement here. I like this. Looks like armor might not come out for the Wraiths after all then. We spend a bit of extra supply on crawlers, which is fine. I think the main thing I'm questioning is the range on the steel balls. I'm not sure how much that's going to get done for us. They're also both stuck at level 1. I guess the passive stats are always good to grab. Oh, we flanked with both Wraiths in the end. Okay, I thought it was just a single Wraith flank, but it's actually the doubly wobbler. And so they're going to get a little bit clapped over here, dude. Gonna get a little bit wrecked. See, I feel like if we give these Wraiths armor, just 200 supply on armor, they just wouldn't die to these tanks at all. They might even win the trade against the Wraith at that point as well. Maybe. But meanwhile, on the front line, we have some of the Giga Chad Fangs left alive over here. It's just a little small pocket of them, however. The damage is quite substantial, you know. Does this building have health? Yeah, 1 health upgrade on the building is going to buy a little bit of extra time here. Look at these absolute chads, dude. They're tanking while they can. They're one-shotting everything that they tap here. Pretty much. So they're going to save a little bit of health. But in the end, Red ain't playing no games, man. Ooh, see, I'd love to see if we could, like, replay that round and give armor to the Wraiths and just see what difference that would make. Now, Strike Specialist to double down on the flank is an option. Is this room for Rhino Assault? Not really. Ooh, we go for it anyway. Okay, where's this Rhino gonna go? Is it gonna sit on these guys? Okay. Fair enough. Surely, okay, I was about to say, surely we're gonna see some tech upgrades come out right now for Red as well. He hasn't touched any tech upgrades at all on these Fangs. He gives them shields in the end. Use the goddamn training on the Fangs. These are rank 5 Fangs now already with amp core. 527 damage per shot. Starting to get a little bit serious with these nerds now. And the Overlords come out. Okay. Gotta imagine that these are going to be fought on a mission, Overlords, in the rounds to come. And oh god, can I just say, man, the steel ball here is still stuck at level 1. Ooh. That's not what you want to be seeing, man. That's not good times. Okay. So a little bit more flank action coming out. Nothing going on the backline flanks over here. The Rhino sits on a bunch of nerds on this side, which is grand. And some surprise Phoenixes come out for Red also, which will take care of that top left flank. The Fangs sitting pretty safe behind the steel balls. And with the... oh my god, the building actually gets picked off. What the hell killed the building, dude? It must be like the ground units. That's going to make all the difference in the world. These guys are going to absolutely clean house now. This is just going to be a bit of an experience farm. Keeping an eye on the absolute Rambo Fangs. They're not quite gonna hit level 6 this round, or are they? Are they, dude? If they get the Wraith kill, like the killing blow on the Wraith, maybe? Do they actually get to rank up again? They don't quite. Okay, I don't think they quite got it. Alright, dude. They're starting to get pretty ridiculous now, though. Absorption module. Ooh, tank production line. Yeah, tank production line. Alright. Yeah, it's got to be between the two, right? Just absorption module on the Wraith can be good, but they're both stuck at level 1 as well. We're finally get some upgrades on the tanks. So hell, maybe sticking with them will actually work out in the long run. They are going to be running into some acid, however, and oh my god. We see the armor-piercing bullets come out. Red is terrified, apparently, of an acid attack. Ooh. Yeah, these fangs are starting to become actual raid bosses, man. How much damage does a Phoenix do? So these Phoenixes on the back, I think they're mass-produced. Yeah, they are. These Phoenixes are dealing 2,000 damage per shot. These fangs are dealing 669 damage per shot, dude. Oh my god. And this from each individual unit. Getting pretty scary. Oh god. Flank over here is still a little bit of a disaster. The cool thing about these fangs is that they don't really care about the acid so much. Everything else will die horribly. But right now, they're trying to gun down, what, level 3 fire badges? And honestly, they clean them up pretty goddamn quickly. Look at the barrier's health, man. They actually clean house so fast, dude. Oh, they're gonna all start dying to acid, though, dude. You gotta get that building dead, man. Okay, good stuff. Get off the acid! No, the building's gonna die soon. No, a few of them are gonna die like absolute heroes, dude. Like the Death Corps of Krieg over here. Damn. Alright. Ain't gonna be enough, though. Ain't gonna be enough. Hey, I just want to point out, though, these two sentry missiles, and the barrier even, both persisting, both living. Which is awesome. Stormcaller, Giant Hunter, Electromag. I think I would have maybe just skipped here, honestly, but I guess the Electromag's fine. It's fine. It's like a barrier cracker, right? There's a little bit of something. There comes the photon emission on the Overlord. So I'd imagine now that we're going to start hitting a high mobility on the command center real quick. Yeah, speed, mobility, good stuff. Especially when you go photon emission, it becomes very, very important that you're maxing out speed as much as you possibly can. Get your guys in there while they have the buff active. Seems like good stuff. And would you look at that? The Electromag is actually going to clip the other shield. As another shield comes down. It's pretty big stuff, man. The Fangs are now at level 7. They ain't stopping for no, man. Nearly 1,000 damage per shot right now. Mental stuff. The flank is still kind of going the similar way. Oh, God. Okay, here we go, dude. The Fangs are pew-pewing the badges. And the chaff are clearing the chaff clear. Riddle me that. Building gets utterly eviscerated. Don't know what these guys are doing. Oh, they're shooting at a few little crawlers here. Okay, I thought they were just taking a time out. But here we go, dude. Dude, they're insane. I mean, to be fair, the Overlord is doing a hell of a lot of work as well. It's got to be said. Alright. Now it's panic time. Now it's panic time for real. I don't know how neither player has bought a Vulcan, by the way, here. Vulcan is still not an option. Rhino, Fortress with barriers, or Typhoon, I guess, for chaff clear. Can work. But I kind of feel like we're beyond that. This is surely going to be a Rhino cell, right? Yeah, it's got to be a cell. And we get the shields and the fangs, because of course, we need to fund max teching the fangs. That's what we need here. Tell you what though, what we actually need here, I mean, it's got to be Vulcans, right? It's got to be, surely to God. There's no way that Vulcan here isn't the correct player. Vulcan here, Vulcan here. Give them goddamn incendiary missiles. Which, by the way, the sentry turrets are very, very bad at shooting those down. They shoot them down with like 40% efficiency or something. They're just much more difficult to shoot down. God, this is quite a Fang spam in and of itself, dude. 3 more elite recruited level 2 Fangs come down. We're also mass recruiting on red side. I'm not sure what he's going to pick up here. He goes for more fire badges. I just don't think they're enough, dude. They're just dying too fast. Each Fang is now doing nearly 1,100 damage per shot over here. Starting to get serious. We're finally starting to like sell off this flank a little bit as well. We've actually been doing that since last round, I think. I just totally missed it, but nothing else going on in the flanks. But oi, dude, I don't know, man. Stormcallers with fire, I think will be totally fine. Something to just get these guys dead more reliably. Because right now the damage is just absolutely incredible and unbelievable, and they're going to get to connect on the fire badges now. JK, dude, what fire badges? Look at them melt. They get utterly eviscerated. The Scorpion doesn't fare much better either. The building, you wouldn't think it had a health upgrade, but it actually does. Oh my god. Ooh, the hacker, dude, is going to start stealing the fangs. It's going to start stealing the raid bosses, man. Oh, not quickly enough. Absolutely clapped. To be fair, man, the Overlords are doing a hell of a lot of work as well, man. They are doing a lot of work. Okay. Is that going to be max level fangs now, though? It is. It is. It's got to be. Improved firepower control system? Yes! Yeah, screw the acid, man. That's boring. I mean, Sticky Oil Bomb was right there, by the way, for Red to pick up. I feel like Sticky Oil Bomb, just slap it right here, you know? And, profit. That would be it, really. Very reliable way to land a free round of fire, but goes for a second acid attack. Which, I mean, is getting the balls and the fire badges dead. But just look at these guys now. We've got a level 6 fangs here now as well with the advanced firepower control. These guys are completely maxed out. What's their attack? 1200 damage per shot. So that's like half of a base level 1 Phoenix per shot. For each of these little Rambos, dude. That is unbelievable. We can afford to sell off the Wraith over here as well. Which, I mean, I'd imagine that we're going to do. Just to fund our Fang addiction, because here comes even more. Ooh, the Rhino's going to slam on this type. Dude, that's cheeky, man. The Rhino's going to sit on a whole bunch of steel balls here. Red is trusting in Scorpions. That's not it, man. To kill a goddamn Fang army, dude. I don't know about all that. Ooh, we flank with a bunch of nerds over here. Ooh, that kind of messes up the Rhino drop, though. Still gonna land and get something done. It actually gets hacked and stolen instantly, though. But alright, man. Flank, gonna be a bit of a disaster over here. It's all good. Oh my god, that one hero steel ball actually burns the building down. Somehow. Which is just ridiculous. The carry god Fang unit is all up and over here, so everything they look at is just getting absolutely melted. Look at this level 2 Scorpion, dude. What level 2 Scorpion? It's gone. It doesn't exist anymore. It's over. Building somehow dies, even though I swear to god the hacker was like the same distance from it. Whatever, dude. This is goddamn, this is Solo's army, dude. They've been trained in tactics like this. They know to focus buildings first. And it's a stupendous amount of damage. And all the fangs can be upgraded again. Oh my god. Oh! Yes, there it is. You know you gotta go range specialist here. You got to. Thing is, it's still not too late for Red. I swear, he can just, like, sell the Wraith, which is just getting utterly melted right now. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe he needs the Wraith to deal with this flank on this occasion. I don't know. But I still feel like he can just go, like, Mass Vulcan here. It could just be fine. Or, like, a couple Vulcans and... Oh, God, I don't know. Maybe it is too late. Because now the Overlord spam's coming down with Mothership. See, this is the problem now. Red has, like, got too many holes that he's got to plug. He's got too many holes he's got to plug, man. Because he's got to deal with the wasp dumping Overlords now as well. So he can't just spend a whole round spamming out Vulcans and Vulcan techs, you know? He's renewing the acid on top of the acid. Okay. I don't know, dude. It feels like Red's also making a very common mistake, by the way, especially with newer players who forget that the sticky oil can just be purchased for free from the research center. Well, not for free, but you can buy it whenever you want, you know what I mean? From the research center. A lot of folks seem to just forget that that exists, including myself, by the way, from time to time. Oh my god. Okay, those steel balls paid off big time, dude. I don't know, like... I was talking smack about them earlier on. My mistake. Oh, so some Stormcallers actually did come down, but they didn't have fire tech. We still got a couple of Rambos here left alive. Okay, I think that the Rambos are well and truly just been eviscerated. But yeah, at this point, it's just not gonna matter, right? There's just too many overlords. They're just pumping wasps constantly. This is too much chaff to deal with. And that's gonna be that, man. Holy crap. The John Rambo Fangs. What a game, man. Thanks for submitting this one, Mr. Solo. I'm exactly 1 second into this replay, and I am already confused, because this is gonna be a Fang spam like no other. Maybe the craziest Fang spam we've ever seen on this channel. But what's crazy as hell about this is that Mr. Vex, who's playing some heavy armor specialists over here, is opening against Mass Fangs double stang. It should be impossible, actually impossible, to make a Fang spam work off of this dude. Not only that, he's going to lose both buildings right away as we just kind of whiz through this opening round. And he's going to get absolutely mulched, dude. So what the hell, man? How does this possibly work? Because like all he's got to do is pick up range on the stangs. And he's fine. That's it. That's it, you know? Vex goes into Fire Badger here over the 2 level 2 Arclights. A little bit curious about that. I feel like the Arclights would be better than the Fire Badgers for the reason that, well, first of all, they cover more ground than just 1 pack of Fire Badgers. But also, Arclight's very, very good into Mustangs as well. So I feel like level 2 Arclights would actually kill everything, whereas, oh my god, okay, we heavily, heavily invest into Fire Badgers. Investing in a couple of additional packs. Okay, I mean, Christ, this works too. I suppose this works too. Just the mass Fire Badger strategy. Could be curious to see how well these, oh my god, this 1 Fire Badger does against the level 2 pack here. I feel like the Fire Badger damage is not that grand. It is going to get swarmed completely, actually. Kills like almost nothing. Would a level 2 Arclight die that quickly? No, of course it wouldn't, man. You know it wouldn't. I think the Fire Badgers are a little bit underpowered, personally, but... Okay, man. Building gets absolutely mulched. The Fangs, are they at least getting some experience? Not really. They're more just dying horribly and horrifically, screaming as they get swarmed by the crawlers. And I don't think they're even going to get the Wraith dead. There's just... yeah, there's too much firepower in the Wraith, and the Wraith is just going to kill everything. Alright, man. So a couple of disastrous opening rounds. Which, honestly, I like even more, dude. It's whetting my appetite, what can I say? To see how the hell this is possibly going to swing in Vex's favor. And how the absolute madman ends up winning the game with 19 units of Fangs. Okay, there it is. Takes the L... Card round. What are we looking at, man? Well, deployment spec. Look at how quick Vex saw that shit. I know what I want to do. Boom. Didn't even think, dude. You know what? I bet the mad lad actually mass recruits and recruits another pack of Fangs too, man. I can feel it coming. He's got 250 supply left to burn. It ain't that unlikely. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We had like 5 packs of Fangs so far. Big question though is why? Like the Fangs aren't doing enough already, you know? As much as I can respect that Vex understands the assignment, he knows what he wants to do, he's going ape, he doesn't give a damn. He's set on making a Fang meme work, and that is what is going to work, damn it. This barrier is actually worth so much, by the way. There are exactly 3 units on the field that can actually do anything to this barrier. And it's only level 2 maximum, they're going to take a good while to get this dead. The Wraith will tickle it, the Stangs will tickle it. But it's really up to the marksman to get that dead, and only one of them is going to be shooting at this one for the time being. So it's going to parry a crap load of damage by a lot of time here. Ooh. The Fire Badgers just about hold the chaff on both sides on this occasion. On this side, thanks in no small part to the barrier itself, which, oh my god, the barrier dies in like the last shot from this guy. That stings a little bit. Blue Fire Badgers buying a lot of time for these Fangs to pile in. The Fangs will take heavy losses, but such is the life of an Imperial Guardsman. They do actually get it done. Okay, advanced firepower control. I mean, surely. Oh, ooh. Senior manufacturing specialist, though. Senior action. By the way, the correct, there's only one correct play here for blue. And I swear to God, whatever it is, it involves getting range on the Stangs. Oh god, it does not involve phoenixes. You already have marksmen on the field. I feel like you don't need the phoenixes. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're not necessary. Range on the stangs. And at least one additional pack of stangs. Feels like mandatory at this stage. When you see this many fangs, you have to be terrified of Mech Rage coming out. It's just so much firepower, man, in such a short burst. You have to stay ahead with tech when you're against this many fangs. We've established this many times, and god. Another 3 come down. I guess they're just going to be staggered all over the place. Some here, some there. Alright, dude. Alright, man. Dude, how many is this so far, then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. 8. Okay, so 8, man. These are crawlers at the back. 8 in total? That doesn't seem like that much, man. We're going to more than double this by the end of the game. And somehow it doesn't get counted. Another option, by the way, for blue. Instead of going the phoenixes, which I highly disagree with, I feel would also be Stonecallers, right? Stonecallers like here, maybe, so they kill the fangs and then kill the badges. Same thing here, maybe like on this side. Stonecallers would also be tight. That can work as well, because then you can also go incendiary rounds on the Stonecallers too. And that can mop up fangs very quickly indeed. Portable shield or not. Biggest threat right now, biggest win for blue, I guess, trying to slow this, is the Wraith pickups. Feels like the Wraiths are doing quite a lot of work. They get stuck for a while on the level 2 badges, but as soon as those go down, they do find quite a bit of purchase. The Phoenixes are succeeding in tickling the fire badges over here. But hey, it's all good, man. The Wraiths are going to carry. I think that these Phoenixes actually did, like, nothing. Okay, these guys got a little bit of XP from killing, like, 1 fire badger, I guess, so far. They're going to get a bit more now, but this Phoenix over here, that's the first XP it got all round, was picking off the fire badges right at the end. So it effectively did nothing. It actually did nothing, man, those Phoenix spies, I swear. Very little at the least. Okay, Typhoons. Good option for blue. He could go that instead of Stangs. That could also work. You also get the added benefit of the barriers on the Typhoons, which Fangs are not that good at killing off. So, I don't know, something tells me he's not going to go for it. Okay, because I'm just trying to think, how could this round work out in such a way that 19 Fangs becomes possible? On the other hand, Vex, he might actually want to go for the Fortress himself as well. Buy another Fortress, give them both barrier, that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Then you've still got a bit of supply left to spend on a few packs of Fangs to keep the ball rolling. Sure, taking his time with this one though. Ooh, and Vex actually goes for the Typhoon. Which, I don't know about that, man. I kind of feel like in this case, I mean, I guess if you got like anti-air, but then isn't it counted by armor on the Wraith? Does go anti-air, man. I mean, it's not completely counted by the armor enhancement on the Wraith. I think it does like damage through it just slightly. But I don't know, man. I kind of feel like if the plan was to just go range on the Fang blob at this stage, then maybe Fortress Barriers would have just made a bit more sense. But hey, won't question it. Typhoons can also pop barriers of their own as well. So maybe that's the plan later on. Few packs of Typhoons to shield the Fangs. Okay, dude. Now, the fact that the Fangs have higher range, by the way, does make the buildings more vulnerable. So that's something that Red is going to have to be careful of. A lot of the Fangs are stopping behind the buildings to stop and shoot. And only just now are they moving past the buildings, so he's going to have to be a little bit careful of that, but yeah. I mean, there's just nothing to kill them. Look at how much not value the Phoenixes are getting, man. These guys are farmed level 2 just from killing the 3 fire badges at the side here very slowly. By the time they get them dead, it sort of doesn't matter. They are achieving nothing. You know what, man? You know what I'm terrified of now as well? I think blue is going to invest in upgrading mass-produced Phoenixes. That's my plan. And dude, You do not want to do that, man. You do not want to do that. Mass produce you. Oh my god, another deployment specialist. Oh, yo. He did! He did! No, dude. You never want to upgrade mass produce units. Almost ever. Why? Because mass produce units, on average, they're about 30-35%-ish weaker than the regular unit choice. But the upgrade cost remains the same, right? Whether you're upgrading standard phoenixes, it costs 100 supply. Mass produce phoenixes still cost 100 supply to upgrade. And it's doubling weakened stats for the same cost, you know? Really, really don't want to be doing that, man. Not a good idea. Okay, let me go ahead and just hide the chat here, man. Keep on scrolling over that crap. Okay, so we have double deployment specialist. Pretty tight. The shields now come out on the fangs, which I like a lot, by the way, because these stangs are not ready to deal with this. We do have 3 packs of stangs now. That ain't enough. They need both range and something that they don't have, which is high explosive ammo. Why is it... Blue is running missile interceptor. Blue, please! Oh god, you're breaking my balls, Nephilim. You're breaking my balls, man. Range, high explosive ammo could deal with these fangs. It could, right? It's a good option. They're getting a little bit out of hand. There's a lot more fangs than we have Mustangs here now. So a little bit out of hand is actually an understatement of a pretty severe degree. But here we are. It's the world we live in. It's Vex's world. We're just living in it, actually, one might say. Look at the flanks on this side, by the way. They're actually just going to get in. They're actually going to get in, man. Nothing is going to respond to this, right? Nope. They're both going to get in, dude. Oh my god. Ooh, he's being counterflanked on his sides over here, though. That's going to pull away some of the backline, chef. That's not going to matter so much, dude. Look at the damage against the Wraiths. Armor on the Wraith would also be very, very good right now, by the way. Wraith with armor against fangs, it's countered only by ignite, and even that is not the best counter. The pew-pews against the backline buildings over here have begun, and they are going to be required. The Wraith is taking a hell of a long time to go down, so both buildings dropping in Red's favor is going to help him get this thing dead, which is a big deal. The absolutely worthless Phoenixes are approaching. Look at how useless they are, Dumb and Dumber piloting these goddamn things. One of them's trying to be useful, one of them's just shooting at random crap. Dude, the Fang Legion marches on. Dude, how often do you see this, actually? Range and portable shield upgrades on Fangs before Mechanical Rage. That's not a thing. Like, what the hell? Oh my god! Vex. You must. You simply must. Yes. I mean, when it's this many fangs, you've got to. Finally, the armor comes out on the Wraiths. At long last. Now he needs range on the Stangs. That would also be fine. Step in the right direction, at least. I don't think... Can anything actually kill these Wraiths now? Like, this level 2 Wraith, is it actually going to kill everything? Its only hope of... or its only chance of death is at the hands of the Typhoon, I think. Getting some levels on some of the Fangs, which is great. Do you all see Mech Rage come out? Alright, just got to have Wraiths everywhere, dude. And of course, we're just going to spam yet more Fangs. All level 1. Then we borrow money to buy one more, because why not? We can actually mass recruit, dude. We can still get another one. Do it. Do it now. I don't even know how many units of Fangs are on right now, actually. I'm just going to trust that it's 19. I guess I'll count right to the end. Whatever, dude. It's an amalgamation of Fangs. That's all you need to know. Okay. Okay, we go for the upgrade on the Typhoons. That might actually save the game. Because right now there is no way of actually killing off the Blue Wraith. Okay, dude. Look at the ninja speed on these Fang boys now, man. They ain't messing about no more. They will eventually burn down the level 1 Wraith. The level 2 Wraith is not taking a scratch from any of the Fangs. And so we'll eventually get the building kill, man. The Typhoon's getting a little bit distracted over here. And you know what? This might all go a little bit tits up. Ooh. Another wraith drops. The worthless phoenixes are coming in to reinforce the fortress. Typhoons are not going to make it, man. To get the building kill over here, I don't think that's enough, though, to get this fortress dead. Before it turns around and starts... Yeah, it does actually target lock on the Typhoon. Which is, again, the only hope at actually getting this wraith dead. It does damage through the armor. Is it going to get it dead in time? Nah, not a chance. Oh! Woo! Oh my god, dude. It actually pulls it off, man. Are you kidding me with that? Okay, well, let me count, man. I'm just gonna verify this. Confirmed. That is 19 units of fangs. Blue! How can you let this happen? Some stormcallers. Fire. Vulcans. Christ. Extended range stangs. One ear, one ear, one ear, one ear, one ear. One ear, one ear, one ear. Sorted. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my god, man. I feel like you have to capitulate so hard, man. Why did the armor take so long to come out? Oh my god. Okay, either way though, it is a spectacle to behold, man. You can't deny that much, right? Hey, thanks for submitting this one, Vex. It's always a joy to watch the absolute meme fest. That is, some of these games that you guys submit. If you've got your own crazy game that you want to submit, make sure you do so in the official Mechabellum Discord, which, as always, is linked down below. Go ahead and post that replay in the Share Your Replay channel. Pretty decent chance that I'll pick it up and review it, just like this one. So hey, for now, do enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm going to catch all of you guys just a tad bit later, man.